Okay, so we're going to analyse my qualifying lap for IMSA Esports round 2. So, to summarise, the qualifying lap was meh, to say the least. It was a 147.152, so about 4 or something temps off Porsche Commander. I felt like there was a lot more in it. I think I could have gotten a point 0.8 if it was a good lap from me, so probably like P8, somewhere inside the top 10 for sure. But yeah, I mean, it was just like this is my first time qualifying for the IMSA Esports, and to be honest, I don't have that much experience in race, like proper race settings, because I've only been on iRacing for about a year, so the amount of special events I've done is not that much. So like these events right here, like the nerves really come out, but we were pretty calm. It's quite funny though, because you'll see my brake trace progressively get more jittery and my throttle because I progressively get more nervous. We have 4 laps to set the fastest time. The fourth lap is always pretty much the fastest. So yeah, I mean it's just one of those really. Just take it on the chin, but yeah, we ended up finishing whatever. I don't know what this was. P17. Yeah, yeah. What happened in the race? To summarize for us is that we got damage at the start, and then that really slowed us down to a P20. We got into the car. I got into the car, made back quite a few places, and then got us a drive-through penalty by doing a late send onto the fiercely forward car. So that was very unfortunate, but yeah, I just have to accept it and move on. Really, I mean, there's nothing really to dwell on at this point anymore. You know, peak depression is already set in, so now we just move forward and focus on Long Beach. But anyway, so lap 3, let's go through lap 3 and lap 4. I'm not going to show the lap 1 and 2, just because there is a bit of tyre warm up shown. And obviously, I'm not the guy that's going to be the pro teams are going to be looking at realistically, but just in case, I won't show it. So, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I remember this distinctively. My right side pressures weren't fully up to temp, but I didn't realise this until I went through this corner, and you'll see why. So we understeered off a cliff. We missed the apex by quite a margin, which sent us wide. But at this point, I was thinking, okay, let's not stress about this too much now because we've only got the next lap. So this lap is just, it really doesn't matter. Even if you did a perfect lap on lap 3, you'd still be like, P last. So there's no point stressing about this one. This was more of a feel out the conditions and know where the limit is for lap 4. But the reason why I'm making this is because I just want to show you my mindset throughout qualifying. Okay, so we brake, it was like a safe brake, but it wasn't terribly bad. Okay, so that was actually quite nice. This little section here was quite nice. We could have carried my entry speed into this first left, but other than that, actually okay. But you can see the throttle application, how jittery it is. It's quite funny to watch. And I didn't realise this until afterwards. I got these new VRS pedals and I set them up wrong. Well, I forgot to save my profile before the race and qualifying. So basically, I had an 80% dead zone. So that the entire qualifying, I was like, why the hell is it so hard to get back on throttle? Like, I was like, this set was not this bad when I was doing practice quali runs in different conditions. It was very similar though. So why is it so bad now? Well, that was the answer I realised after the race, and it really annoyed me, to be honest. And we'll see where I lost time because of it. But anyway, we get into the hairpin. Let's see where we break. Okay, so it was a little bit early, and the brake application was really slow, probably from nerves again. Just me trying not to lock up and thinking too hard. Okay, so we skip forward. Yeah, we brake so early here. That is ridiculous. Yeah, this was just pure nerves. Okay, here was where I could not get back on throttle, and the reason is because this initial throttle application was way too aggressive. Because I would think that this is like 20%, but in reality it was 50%. So it's just ridiculous. It was just so stupid. Like, what a mistake. But I mean, at least it wasn't something that I particularly did wrong in terms of driving. It was more of just a technical problem, but so stupid to have. And you can see there, because I do not realise that this is the 80% throttle dead zone. Like when I'm trying to release pressure here, but I'm too high of a throttle value because of this stupid dead zone that I by accident had on. So Tower is actually quite nice, I'd say. Not bad at all. The exit curb would have cost us a few hundreds, but otherwise it was okay-ish. Okay, so what happened here? Okay, so this is not the line I usually take. Usually I'm more over to the right hand side to set up this left better. You can actually get a tenth doing that. So that's just, again, probably nerves or, I don't know, just driver error. And we wash a little bit wide. Let me just see the reason. Okay, yeah, so we decided to release the pressure too early here, which kind of made the front tyres skate. You can hear it. Okay, so then we fast forward. We decided not to set up my last lap, just because there's no point. If you do set it up, it changes the braking point for T1, so it would just mess me up even more. Okay, so. Oh, you can just see the nervousness. Yeah, that was a mistake as well, because I'm so nervous, I don't even realise how hard. I can't control this, like, final few percent, so I coast by accident here, which probably cost me a bit of time. And you can visually see it because I'm getting more understeer. Okay, we broke way too early here as well, and we did lose like 700s compared to the front runners here, and this is the mistake that I made. This is probably why. Oh my word, look at the throttle trace. That's crazy. Okay. Um, okay, and then we go to the hub. So we broke early here again. My word, it's crazy what those do. Okay, so now we go to here. So still really early. Here I lacked a lot of confidence because of the previous snap. I did not expect that to happen. To the top guys, I lost 2 temps here, and I feel like the throttle was the reason why. It just caused this whole sector to be messed up because I was like, ooh, break early here, because I was a bit scared of the setup at this point. Even though it wasn't the setup, it was more the throttle, so that was really annoying. Okay, that wasn't too bad, the exit of tower. Now let's look at this. So we broke a bit early here, but it's not too bad for high speed corners. Okay, and here we dropped the brake, so it's just I've gotten rid of this problem in practice, but old habits creep in when you're nervous, and this is one of the bad habits, and this is why we got spot wide. And then again, we understood wide here because we dropped the brake. We're just too nervous. So yeah, that collectively cost us quite a bit of time. And then here we overslowed, which made me flick the steering to the left because I was about to go into this wall. Yeah, that was the full quali. So just annoying. But yeah, I mean P15, I guess you're literally against the top 20 teams in the world, so at least we're not the 20th best team in qualifying. So yeah, I mean it's just one of those. You have to just take these on the chin. But that was the analysis really. But yeah, I mean, it's a privilege to be in this IMSA Esports. I can't lie. It's a very tough and competitive series. But I just wanted to share this clip anyway. I feel like maybe a few people can see what nerves do, and maybe it'll open your eyes to start trying to relax more during stressful conditions. But yeah, thank you.